On the day that I heard that they were going to discipline me and possibly suspend me, it felt almost like I kept thinking, what did it feel like to be a Jew in Germany in the 30s? Because it felt almost as if they were coming for me. And it's rather difficult to define, but there's that fear. And it reminded me of what my dad used to say. He always said to me as a child, "You've got to keep a packed suitcase at the door, Margaret, in case you ever have to leave in a hurry." And when I heard about the disciplinary, my emotional response resonated with that feeling of fear that clearly was at the heart of what my father felt when he came to Britain.
How would you characterise your relationship with him now, with Jeremy Corbyn?
It's a very fine line between being pro-Palestinian, the Palestinian cause, which he's always believed in, and being anti-Semitic. And I think he's gone the wrong side of that line. And I think it's a bit scary as well. We've got this sort of growth of populism, whether it's Trump, whether it's Boris Johnson, and now whether it's the cult of Corbynism, which allows these sort of attitudes to emerge. And that's what scares me.
Do you expect now the Labour Party to adopt fully the international definition and to try and draw a line under this and move forward?
I think he's digging himself deeper and deeper into a pit where the Jews just feel uncomfortable. And I have to say to you that it isn't just the Jews, Beth, that feel uncomfortable with this. When I look at all the letters I've had, the emails, the ones that have been supportive, and there are thousands of them, it comes from what I would call Middle England. So people who just think, probably like I do, was it like this in the 30s? Isn't this a bridge too far? Shouldn't we step back from that? So of course he's got to accept the definition. Of course he's got to accept that definition. But even if he does that tomorrow, that will only be the start of a very, very, very long journey in rebuilding trust with the Jewish community.
Len McCluskey has given an interview today saying that Labour risks descending into the vortex of McCarthyism over these arguments about anti-Semitism. Do you agree with that? I mean, he's suggesting that these stories are almost being fabricated, or people are trying to find ways to attack Jeremy Corbyn on the issue.
Well, I think that just shows what a terrible situation we are, because I would put it to Len McCluskey that my receiving a letter saying they're starting disciplinary proceedings 11 hours after I had a perfectly legitimate conversation with the leader of the Labour Party in the lobby of the House of Commons smelt to me of McCarthyism against people who oppose Corbyn, and a purge against those people. And I have to say, it felt to me like, oh my God, are they doing this to me because I'm Jewish? So it felt McCarthyite against me. And I don't see it the other way around at all. But doesn't that demonstrate the fact that Len McCluskey feels he can say that, demonstrates the rift over the issue within the Labour Party, which as leader of the party, he has got to start healing that rift. That's his job, that's his responsibility. That's what he's leader of the Labour Party for.